Welcome to Dima Tutorials. Dima Tutorials is an educational channel on YouTube. What we do here is to prepare students to excel in their exams on the use of English and in literature. If today is the first time on this channel, please click the subscribe button so you can get to see our videos once we upload them. Today's video is on WASC 2019 English Language Objective Questions Section 3. I've already uploaded videos on Section 1 and Section 2, and I'll be leaving the link at the description box so you can get to watch them in case you haven't watched them before. So click the subscribe button so you can always see our videos once we upload them. Now, let's get started. Section 3. After each of the following sentences, a list of possible interpretations is given. Choose the interpretation that is most appropriate for each sentence. Question 21. The class captain got cold feet when he was asked to lead the protest. The class captain got cold feet when he was asked to lead the protest. This means that the class captain became, you have option A, nervous, B, afraid, C, concerned, and D, calm. To develop cold feet or to get cold feet is an idiom used in referring to a person who experiences fear or anxiety before attempting to do something, and sometimes to the extent that the person tries to avoid doing that thing as a result of fear. For example, if a bride or a groom doesn't show up on his wedding day or her wedding day because he or she is afraid of getting married, then you can say that bride or that groom has developed cold feet. So the correct answer to this question is option B, afraid, which means to fear or to be anxious. Question 22. Street traders often try to palm their customers off with faulty goods. Street traders often try to palm their customers off with faulty goods. This means that street traders, option A, trick customers into buying faulty goods. B, assist customers in choosing perfect items. C, ask for a lot of money for faulty goods. D, are ready to swap faulty items for good ones. To palm off means to discard something or to do away with something unwanted by giving or selling it to someone and pretending that that thing is still in good condition, or that that thing is another thing entirely. When you palm someone off with something, that means you have tricked the person into accepting what he or she doesn't want or what he or she doesn't expect from you. You have made him to believe that what you are giving to him or her is something else. Now, let's look for the correct answer. We have option A, trick customers into buying faulty goods. This is the correct answer. The sentence is saying that street traders often try to trick customers into buying faulty goods in the pretense that it's still a good one, in the pretense that the goods are in good condition. Now let's move over to the next question. There's no need considering the other options since we've already gotten the correct answer. Question 23. He has broken new grounds in cancer treatment with his drugs. He has broken new grounds in cancer treatment with his drugs. This means that he has A, has been highly acclaimed, B, introduced a new method, C, solved all cancer problems, and D, thought of new drugs for cancer treatment. To break new grounds is an idiom which means to do something that is different to anything that has been done before. To introduce a new method of doing something different from the way it was done before. To break new grounds means to do something in an innovative way, in a way that is better than the way it has been done before. Now, let's look for the option that talks about doing something in a different way or a new way. Option A, has been highly acclaimed. This does not have anything to do with doing something in a different way or a new way. Option B, introduced a new method. Yeah, this is the correct answer. Introduced a new method. What the sentence is simply saying is that he has introduced a new method in cancer treatment with his drugs. Question 24. The principal stood her ground even when the students revolted. The principal stood her ground even when the students revolted. This means that the principal A. maintained, B. remained standing, C. refused to listen, and D. condemned the protest. To stand your ground means to maintain or stick to your opinion, to remain firm in the face of opposition. To maintain your opinion even in the face of opposition means to stand your ground. Now let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A, we have maintained. This is the correct answer because to stand your ground also means to maintain or maintain your opinion. So the sentence is simply saying that the principal maintained her opinion even when the students revolted. So option A, as I've already said, is the correct answer, and not option B, remained standing, or C, refused to listen, or D, condemned the protest. Rather, is option A, maintained. He maintained his opinion. Question 25. Looking after children can tax one's patience. Looking after children can tax one's patience. This means looking after children, A, is pleasant, B, requires endurance, C, is a lot of fun, and D, takes time. To tax one's patience is an idiom which means requiring a lot of endurance, needing a lot of endurance. So let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A is pleasant. Is pleasant is not the correct answer. Option B, requires endurance, is the correct answer. So the sentence is saying that looking after children requires endurance. Question 26. When the show was about to begin, we were still at sixes and sevens. When the show was about to begin, we were still at sixes and sevens. This means that we were, option A, confused, B, in groups, C, excited, and D, far away. To be at sixes and sevens is an idiom used to describe a state of confusion or disarray or uncertainty. Now let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A, confused. This is the correct answer. Like I said, to be at sixes and sevens is an idiom used to describe a state of confusion or disarray or uncertainty. So the sentence is simply saying that when the show was about to begin, we were still confused. Question 27. My aunt's rough driving could make one tear one's hair out. My aunt's rough driving could make one tear one's hair out. This means that her driving could make one A, lose the hair on one's head, B, feel very sad, C, get very worried, and D, feel like crying. To tear one's hair out means to be extremely anxious, worried, frustrated, or stressed out about something. To be extremely anxious, worried, frustrated, or stressed out about something. For example, when you worry so much about passing your exam, like WAEC, one can actually say that you are tearing your hair out about passing the exam. So now let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A, lose the hair on one's head. This is not the correct answer. You should look for the answer that has worry, frustrated, or anxious. Option B, feel very sad. It's also not the correct answer. Option C, get worried. This is the correct answer. You already know that to tear one's hair out means to worry so much. And option D, feel like crying, is also not the correct answer. So the sentence can also be said like this. My aunt's rough driving could make one get very worried. My aunt's rough driving could make one get very worried. Now let's move to the next question. Question 28. We never expected that father would read us the Riot Act. We never expected that father would read us the Riot Act. This means that option A taught us the Riot Act. B cautioned us not to be involved in the riot. C warned us to stop making trouble. And D encouraged us to make trouble. To read the Riot Act means to sternly tell somebody to behave well, to demand good behavior, and warn the person of serious consequences if he or she does not behave well or does not stop his or her bad behavior. Now let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A taught us the Riot Act. This is not the correct answer. Besides, reading the Riot Act doesn't necessarily have to do with riots. Option B cautioned us not to be involved in the riot. This is also not the correct answer. Option C warned us to stop making trouble. This is the correct answer. Like I said, to read the Riot Act means to sternly warn somebody to stay out of trouble, to behave well, and tell the person the serious consequences of not behaving well or not staying out of trouble. Option D encouraged us to make trouble. This is a direct opposite to the meaning of the statement. So the statement can also be said like this. We never expected that father would warn us to stop making trouble. Question 29. You will certainly break his heart if you tell him that. You will certainly break his heart if you tell him that. This means that telling him that would, option A, make him very sad. B, meet his expectations. C, greatly disappoint him. And D, make him confirm his suspicion. To break one's heart means to cause one to feel great sadness, to make one really sad. This phrase is often said about the end of a romantic relationship. When a relationship ends, the partners could say that the other person broke his or her heart. So it means to cause someone to have great sadness. Now let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A, make him very sad. This is the correct answer. Like I earlier said, to break someone's heart means to make someone feel great sadness. Option B, meet his expectations. C, greatly disappoint him. And D, make him confirm his suspicion, and not the correct answers. Now let's move on to the next question. Question 30. He is at a crossroads of his life. He is at a crossroads of his life. This means that it is time for him to, option A, make a very important decision. B, retrace his steps. C, make peace with everyone. And D, take matters seriously. The word crossroads is used in describing a point in your life when you have to make an important decision. Is used in describing a point in your life when you have to make an important decision, like when you need to choose a course of study in the university. Now let's look for the option that has the correct answer. Option A, make a very important decision. This is the correct answer. Like I said, the word crossroad is used in describing a point in your life when you have to make a very important decision. So, it doesn't mean to retrace your steps, make peace with everyone, or take matters seriously. It means a point in your life when you have to make a very important decision. Alright, with that, we come to the end of today's tutorials. I hope you enjoyed the video, and more importantly, I hope you understood the lesson. But in case there's anything you don't understand, let me know at the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe so you can get instantly notified whenever I upload a new video on this channel. And I'll be uploading another video, the next section, by next week. So subscribe so you can get notified when I upload the video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week in another video.